Greetings everyone, it's Imaginovsky and welcome to my stream. Greetings everyone, it's Imaginovsky and welcome to my stream. Greetings everyone, it's Imaginovsky and welcome to my stream. Greetings everyone, it's Imaginovsky and welcome to my stream. Greetings everyone, it's Imaginovsky and welcome to my stream. Greetings everyone, it's Imaginovsky and welcome to my stream. Greetings everyone, it's Imaginovsky and welcome to my stream. All right, all right. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream once again. I feel like it was a long time ago, relatively to how often I was actually broadcasting lately. There were some commitments I had to deal with, and I kind of am still in the process of doing everything or finishing everything, like in at like university and stuff, and I'm yeah. But I think I'm gonna do just fine, and yeah, I felt like I wanted to kind of, I guess, take a break from all of that with doing a stream and just, I guess, keep the momentum going as well, and kind of push out content and you know um, just try to improve stream in many different ways, and just come up with just interesting stuff for you people, for you guys, and I mean, hopefully we are going to have a little bit of great time together here on the stream. So maybe first, what is new? Like, what did I change, or what did I sort of add to the whole experience? So as you could see in the welcoming screen, I did this like basically like animation, which is not my animation, but it is a visualization that comes from FL Studio itself. Specifically, if we look in FL, this thing which is called Z Game Video Visualizer or something like this. I don't know if the stream is gonna pick it up, but that's basically the like plugin, right? Which I have saved some presets for, and this is pretty much. I hope it comes. No, it's not visible, so I should probably change to let's see, DAW immersive, and it's still not visible. That's weird. Oh, maybe now. Yeah, that's right. So this is it. This is Z Game Editor Visualizer, which I basically recorded a 10-minute snippet of the visualization itself, and then added a bunch of different let's see here. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I then switched to display captures. This is still on immersive mode. But yeah, and I then added a little bit of that to like the bottom of. I did basically two modes. One which is this one, DAW immersive, and then there is display capture immersive, which is basically capture the whole screen. Same here, but it's just FL Studio, and it does not capture anything else besides that. We might as well mute the audio from this fractal fly through, which is the thing at the bottom, obviously, and then I still have a little bit of snow going on, because that's like still like, I don't know, like maybe like post Christmas and stuff, but it's still winter where I am here in Sweden. So I don't know, I felt like leaving it and just, I don't know, improving the vibe, I guess, or something like that. But I would like to go and see if my microphone is working. Yeah, it's percentage wise, it's fine. And so what are we going to do today? Well, yes, so as I was saying, so this like changes on the stream, and then I did also introduce one more thing, which is a new command, which I also typed in the description of the stream, which is basically !feedback. And that means basically is if any of you music makers of any sort, basically do your own music and would like to have some feedback for me to kind of look at what you did or review it, um, you know, give some feedback basically. You can do that by, and the details for have a little more information without me repeating myself every time is under exclamation mark feedback. And just for um, let's see here, just for sort of reminding all of you yet again, which something which is also in the title of the stream, is the exclamation mark command, which if you type has also been updated. And these are all the commands that you can type and to find out stuff. So without me sort of like having to repeat myself over and over again. And I think I'm gonna leave it that way. I'm gonna leave this system, and maybe I'm gonna also take some of it down to like the description page on Twitch at least. And also as a kind of a, how should I say this, like a reminder for all of you as well watching on YouTube, why there is no, I think there's no, last time I checked, YouTube chat on the live that is going on YouTube, is because there has been this consistent problem with Russian bots spamming different stuff that I shouldn't really talk about. And I feel like also the quality on Twitch is a little bit better. Like even the same bitrate is getting through to YouTube. I feel like the compression algorithm or whatever it is, maybe I don't know if I can change that while I'm live, but maybe there is something we can do about it to kind of like improve it, like squeeze it a little bit more in that sense. But how could I possibly do that? Customization. Whatever. But I think it's all right. I mean, it's not, I don't know, like if I'm looking at the YouTube stream, it's not bad. It's not too bad. It's visibly worse than YouTube, but ultimately, for any of you watching, if you know what Twitch is and you have been using the platform before, I would sort of encourage you to, and if you have an account on Twitch or use kind of on a, I don't know, regular or time to time basis, I would encourage you to just go to Twitch. Basically twitch.tv/Imaginovsky, which can be also found under I think under exclamation mark command, but I'm not sure. I actually have to check it out. But then nah, I don't think I, oh well, I mean I can still check, but let's see on the cloud bot. And what else is new? Well, I guess I played a little bit of my own music in the beginning, which also was I guess something new, some kind of new flavor trying to incorporate. And like a little kind of welcoming message that I recorded with my mic as well, to kind of play my voice with greetings time to time, just as a kind of like introduction measure kind of thing. Which I don't know if I don't like. I know I'm still on the fence whether it's kind of too annoying to leave, or I don't know if it's actually okay. Too annoying to remove. I think. I mean, or if it's actually okay to kind of leave it. But when I checked like recorded snippets of it, it was kind of okay. So and now I have disabled it sort of so that it's not playing while I mean I actually don't hear it, but it's gonna come through to the actual output of audio on the stream, wherever it is broadcasted. And apologies for all the talks. Like right now, I'm not really sort of doing anything right now. It's more of a like chit chat. Even though I usually talk to myself. So I mean that is kind of a strong point. Like if you have that sort of like zero viewer thing going on, and if you are like this kind of like insanely good self-talker, if I may put it that way, basically a person that talks to themselves, I would be the guy on the top of the list, because oh man, if my creative juices get flowing, or like if I want to kind of like break down some topic for myself, I sometimes talk like I do right now. Which, I don't care if people think it's weird nowadays. Like, if people think it's weird, then, you shouldn't watch, maybe. But then, I don't know. I don't know. But it's a routine I do, and I try to, I don't know, be more revealing with it. Uh, that's pretty much it. So what is the idea? Well, right. So I think I've covered everything in terms of what things I wanted to say. I will, though, still try to open the chat on my tablet or iPad. Right, and probably it. Okay, so it's still logged in. That's awesome. So what are we going to do is the question. I guess I will experiment with. It was a while ago. I was using Splice in general, and then Splice Bridge. So I was thinking of just going through some of the things that I've saved to favorites, liked, or whatever, and just I don't know, just build something interesting from kind of bunch of different loops, and I have no idea what I'm gonna do. It is more of a kind of like a social type of stream, which there is no particular idea in mind, but we might build something along the way as I hopefully talk to you guys, and we can sort of cover everything while I kind of do stuff. So let me see, what should I start with? Let's play whatever. And maybe, like, I don't know if I should increase the BPM. Let's go with something slow. Why not? I'm more of a slow-paced guy recently, or I do slower-paced stuff. Well, the DNB stuff is an exception, but it's you can either say that DNB stuff is. You can either say like it's slow when you think in terms of half tempo, or it's, quick, when you think of like let's say 174, you can divide to, what is it, like 87 BPM, and some of the things in the tempo of 87 BPM half tempo fit, except the drums, which are 174, 160, 165, whatever. When talking of D&B, drum and bass specifically, which I was kind of into, and I still am, but so what do we have? Right. So I'm gonna switch this here. I'm just gonna look for stuff. I feel like I've saved so much of drum stems and bass loops or whatever that I cannot really find anything interesting when it comes to. You know what? Let's actually look through. Okay, so I'm gonna go do something a little bit different, which is I'll visit Splice through the web browser instead, because it's actually a bit better browsing experience, even though the light GUI is just burning my eyeballs. Browse. So what am I looking for? Let's try melodies. I don't know. Let's see what they got over here. What about? Okay, let's do a reset and let's go for pads. Sure, why not? Is there a particular key I like to? Yeah, I usually like start like C minor is usually like a starting point. Let's see what I got here. You know what? Maybe I will disable the FL Studio window for a while so that you can enjoy this beautiful imagery over here, which is this animation from the Z game editor visualizer in FL, and I will just leave it like this and re-enable the window whenever I want to show you something in the actual window, which might be actually in a really nice format of doing things, like not necessarily like showing you the like FL Studio window all the time, but kind of like deadmau5 does. Like he's not showing you his his computer screen all the time, but he's kind of having this kind of like what is the name for it, like a fly through, or like a just different perspective camera in front of him, kind of from upwards, being casted on him, or yeah, recording what he does. And I guess it's a different look, an appealing look. I mean, considering how amazing his studio is to begin with. And this animation can be a good substitute for just like, I guess, not staring at an empty door window at all times. But as soon as something's gonna start happening, then I will just you know just switch it appropriately. So let me get back to it. Let's just keep exploring, because I feel like I talk too much. But by the way, my voice is coming through. That's a good thing, because otherwise my talking would be for nothing. Oh man, I actually enjoyed this view. I actually enjoyed this look of just, yeah. But then it's just all about, I just sort of like re-enable the window whenever it's appropriate, without you having to look at this. I can sort of like disable and keep kind of fiddling with sounds until I find something interesting, and then sort of like, okay, yeah, let's open up the door and let's kind of like, insert the sounds or import them into the actual thing, and kind of blend them together, or sound like this. But I leave it like this. I will leave it like this, because I actually enjoy myself quite a lot. And I could check just one last thing, which is yeah, so the video is on loop, so it actually goes for 10 minutes, and then it kind of restarts the whole route through this kind of like three-dimensional maze all over again. Right, so let's keep going. And I was actually wanted to check out more stuff from actually the Jafunk himself, whose work I really enjoy. Let me see what he has got on here. Okay, view all of them. Okay, so there are 3 packs: Future Funk Soul, and okay, yeah. It's just, I guess they are, okay, different volumes. So there's a volume 3, 2, and 1. So let's see what he has got in volume 1 first. And I don't want any drums or percussion. I mean, yeah, I mean, we can probably have a look at that later. Right. Yeah, I always enjoy this kind of chorusy, detuned-esque saws, or sawtooths, or whatever they're called. basically Juno style, which is quite easy to do. Or, well, I mean, if you know what you're doing, then it's kind of easy to recreate this sound, and obviously with proper chords and etc. to kind of give it that 80s feel to it. But I sort of want to just get into the right mood first before I get on with anything. You know, if the mood isn't right, if you're just not feeling it, you probably shouldn't do it. But I guess I kind of trying to break through that barrier of just nothingness to something that kind of sparks or ignites the flame, sort of thing. Oh yeah, some roads. I need to actually play some. That would be freaking interesting. It's been a while I've played any roads, for that matter. Right, let's try some. So I guess I'm gonna play first on my computer keyboard, because that's how I start. And I'm not a piano player, so be aware. So I'm gonna go and open up some roads that I enjoy. Let's see, where are they? I could even go for FM piano sounds, but I'm not really into that kind of sound at the moment. I mean, I generally like it, but it's not something I feel like playing right now. Okay, I think it's this one. Let's see. Yeah, seems like the audio is coming through. Okay. And apologies for the bleed of the key presses, but I hope it's not too annoying. Right. Yeah, it's gonna be very slow, before I really get something together. So be aware of that. Okay, let me go and generate some chords. Let's see how that works out. So I will send this guy to right, that should do the trick. And disabled. It's now no reverb at the moment, but I don't know. I want to play try first and see how something is working. Let's try something crazy. Let me disable the microphone for a second, and I will re-enable it a little bit later. Kind of quiet right now, isn't it? How do I make it louder? Just a bit. Or maybe I am. Okay. Sure. I hope I didn't exaggerate with the volume too much. Let's bring it down to whatever, +3. Yeah, let's keep going. Hell yeah, I think we got something interesting on our hands. And yeah, that's the, I don't know, I think right now the kind of vibe I was looking for. And so let's lay it down in terms of so yeah, here's the FL, and let's go to, so I mean, I don't know, like, I don't know, I think I leave it like this right now. I don't feel like there is a need for changing the scene on in OBS is what I mean. Like, sure, it's not the biggest one, but yeah, like there's not anything like very interesting going on right now, I feel like. So so yeah, what did I want? Right, I want to bring all the chords from this scalar thingy, which is actually a drum and bass progression, or the one at least that, you know, the creators of the you know, plugin claim it's could be working, could work for D&B, which I guess could be possible. Anything is possible if you put your mind to it. But anyways, yeah, what was I doing? Right. I want to drag it over to this roads that I have here, which is right. And what are we gonna do next? So yeah, let's see like that, and let's go here, and let me then check what E flat minor, which E flat, to my understanding, is D sharp. So it's gonna be let's see, D sharp. D sharp. Right, minor Aeolian, right, which is right. And I'm not gonna change the velocity, at least at the moment. I'm not gonna go too much into detail. I just want to get the great vibe first. And let's see, should I sort of... That is the question. Should I extend this progression to this kind of fourth section over here, which would be wait, let's play the pattern real quick. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, or 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. So in other words, should I extend? Should I fill out this second bar with something over here, or should I just go for this kind of like free 2 3 4? So it's less than 2 bars right now. But then that's also gonna depend on the rhythm that I'm gonna go for over here, which let's see. Just gonna change the brightness on my screen a little bit, so it's not too... Right. Where were we? Right. So kind of like that. So let us try this. Or should I actually play this goddamn thing? You know what? You know what? Let's actually play this shit in. So how am I gonna do this? Okay, I think I have an idea. Okay, so I'm gonna play this in here first, and I have to figure out what tempo it's gonna be at. Which is, I don't know if it's gonna be 115. Let me try some. No, wait, let's not record. Let's just whatever. Or yeah. Okay, let's try some of that first. Let's play it down. More or less. I mean, the first one is good already. I'm not gonna go through all of these. I'm just gonna leave it as it is, like that, and then I will go to just try to sort of okay, so the first one is good. I don't know, maybe I should leave it the way I played it. No, wait. What? Whatever. Get back to... Okay, I'm not gonna change anything. I'm just gonna leave it as it is. And let's see if this trick is gonna work, which is burn MIDI to new pattern. It's gonna work. Maybe it's not gonna work. It's freaking working. Nice. So we're gonna take that one, and then we're gonna move it here. Just like that. And let's move it for it too. Right. Okay, it's not bad. I mean, it's not... Could be worse. I'm gonna insert effects, but I hope it's not gonna crash.
So D sharp minor, wasn't it? Let's try some. Let's go for D for a moment. Feels a little bit moodier. Lower in energy, I guess, by one semitone. And I will find something appealing in this for this key or whatever. What am I doing? 33, right. So let's see what's gonna be available, or what's gonna fit. Let's try something different. I'm gonna stop this and I will. So maybe instead of like going don't, let's see. And then I will add a delay on top of it. Let's see, over here somewhere. Oh, let's see. Yeah, let's try this first. Not really sure, but okay. So that it's a little bit, I don't know. It's not as kind of like busy and then like fast paced, or at least that, you know, that it doesn't appear as such.
I'm stuck in the trap. 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 Said, don't you know? That's my kind of loving. Said, don't you know? That's my kind of loving. Hey, no.
Hello, how are you?
I try. I'm stuck in the trap. I'm stuck in the trap.
So let's see, maybe I will add this for a second. That seems okay. Specifically this one.
No. That's my kind of love.
Right. And sure, why not? I will move this over to the DAW itself and add it just to kind of build on, build some groove basically. It's not going to be ultimately in there, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. You never know. And just add it to a proper track. Add some adjustments and see there. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, I hope you find some inspiration and some knowledge at the same time. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask. Whatever. I'm happy to answer whatever you think about.
No.
Let's
No.
see. So yeah, where was I? I was about to find. So okay, so that was -3 semitones. So basically, I have to pitch it down like this, I think. And no, that's not what it was. Let me play it back again.
No.
Okay. Apparently, splice is not always right in this regard.
No.
Okay, that's too little.
No. No.
Maybe sound like this.
No.
If I compare it with
It's my kind of love.
wait,
It's my kind of love. Said, don't you know?
yeah, let's just play it back and see.
No. It's my kind of love. Said, don't you know?
Yeah, that's better.
That's my kind of loving. Hey, no. No. It's my kind of love. Said, don't you know?
Oh, really? I've been making music for like 6 years myself, actually. It should be in the description, but it's actually off by 1 year because I was supposed to update it recently, which I didn't. So, like, kind of like since 2015.
It's my kind of love.
And yeah, I've been doing it sort of
No.
semi-professionally ever since,
No.
if I say so.
It's my kind of love.
And right now, yeah, there's just no particular thing that I have in mind. It's more like, how should I say this? Just trying to find some inspiration myself, actually, as a matter of fact, and puzzling together some ideas or just some loops and see what works, what sticks, and yeah, what's kind of going to I don't know, work, or in what I'm going to enjoy in a way. And then I will maybe save it to on my hard drive and yeah, maybe like work on it like some other time, who knows. And right now I didn't have like any particular idea in mind. It was more like yeah, trying to just find some instrument that I like, and I feel like just playing, and so I made these chords, and then I just tried to kind of layer something on top, pretty much, and yeah, and then just find some interesting loops, basically.
It's my kind of love.
And let me see.
Said, don't you know?
And let's see here. Oh, ghost producing, really? Yeah, ghost production. It's interesting concepts for producers, isn't it? Like, I don't know if I would do it myself, but I'm sure that there is a lot of stuff to kind of, or a lot of room to in the industry to sort of discover, I guess, like do stuff with other people and sort of having, I don't know, being successful in it as well. I don't know. I hope it's going well for you, the ghost production part.
No, it's my kind of love.
So
Said, don't
right, so I have this now, and yeah, let's keep on finding stuff basically. So I'm gonna go and let me switch the scene maybe so there's more. See, display capture, and yeah, that's actually what I'm using, this Splice client over here, which is like a, I guess, like a client that is bridged to FL Studio, and I kind of play whatever I kind of saved in Splice, which is like Netflix for sounds, I guess, like, and yeah, I just kind of find and fit stuff that I find interesting in this. Oh, really? That sounds really cool. Yeah, I mean, Splice, yeah. I mean, I don't know, I don't think there is any shame in using like ready loops and samples, as long as you kind of just, if something sounds good, it sounds good. I guess I believe in that, and I mean, as long as you kind of make some tweaks and make it a little bit more of your own, why not? And there is still no guarantee that I will kind of just drag and drop and leave things as they are, but I will maybe like remake a sound, or just pitch it down like by a whole lot, or do some unusual stuff. It's never just drag and drop, so to speak. Yeah, I mean, ambience, yeah, sure, like just whatever gives you inspiration. And I have like recently I've started to just save many ideas like this, just having a lot of samples, a lot of loops stacked on top of each other, and just because it's a great vibe. And then if I start to work on something, then I maybe I will just replace the whole like loop altogether with just MIDI notes, and just some kind of I don't know, designed patch and synthesizer, whatever, depending on whatever it is. Vocals maybe are a lot harder, but yeah, that's pretty much how it works in my case.
no,
So let me see here.
no, it's my kind of love.
Yeah, let's maybe let's maybe go with some bass line, which I'm gonna route here, and then maybe I'm gonna sort it by bass lines and see what fits. Yeah, I agree. I agree completely with you. Yeah, I mean, melodies, I mean, yeah. I mean, the idea, I believe that, well, you shouldn't basically copy and paste whatever is on Splice, but just, well, use it as an inspiration, as we both say, and kind of just maybe chop it up a little bit, or maybe just I like again, just draw my own MIDI notes based on, and do it like a patch in a synthesizer, depending on like what I took from Splice, like let's say a chord progression, and I try to kind of rebuild that, and just have more control. So that I have MIDI notes, and then I have a preset that, let's say, I made or something, and then kind of have more control like that, and just do little tweaks that way, which is a good way of just finding what you want, finding a great idea, I guess. And copy pasta is obviously not a great thing to do. I agree.
No, it's my kind of love. Say, don't you know? That's my kind of loving.
But I feel, let's see, D minor, less of that. I don't know if I feel like it's out of pitch.
No, it's my kind of love. Say, don't you know?
It's a bit too loud.
No,
Let's see.
it's my kind of love. Say, don't you know? That's my kind of loving. Hey, no, that's my kind of love. Say, don't you know? That's my kind of loving.
Let's see.
Hey, no, it's my kind of love. Say, don't you know? That's my kind of loving. Hey, no, it's my kind of love. Say, don't you know? It's my kind of loving. Hey, no, it's my kind of love. No, it's my kind of love. Say, don't
See. Right.
it's my kind of love. Say, don't you know? It's my kind of loving. Hey, no,
Yeah, I mean, thank you. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't even know what I'm doing myself, but I just try to find something. I don't know, some kind of basic ingredients for just, I don't know, creating great vibe, and see where I kind of take it from here, as you say. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I think I will try to build some more on top of it. Let's see.
it's my kind of love. Say, don't you know? It's my kind of loving. Hey, no, it's my kind of love. Say, don't you know? It's my kind of loving. Hey, no, it's my kind of love. Say, don't you know? It's my kind of loving. Hey, no, it's my kind of love. Say, don't you know?
Okay.
It's my kind of loving. No,
You know what? will just, instead of looking for bass lines on Splice, I would just maybe do something myself, as, I don't know, I guess I'm a little impatient in this case. What can I... Let's try with something simple, like maybe 0. Sure, why not? And route it appropriately. Maybe instead go like this. Sure. And let's see. Let's put it somewhere here. Let's go to bass. Rename. Right. And I can disable splice for a moment and see what comes up to my mind here. Wait. And maybe put in these notes for assistance. Go sampler and see. Okay, just right. Well, what genre am I thinking? I don't know, it's hard to say. So right now, as you can see, I'm in 120 BPM. So I guess it could be like a region for some kind of housey vibe. But then, like, I also am into synthwave a lot myself, but I feel like it's maybe not gonna be a good of a combination. But then if we talk about synthwave, it can also go up to 120 BPM sometimes. So I don't really know. I try not to think in terms of genres that much, to be honest. Just, you know, whatever I feel like doing, and, you know, whatever comes out of it, you know, whatever genre it is, music is music, right? I mean, that's my take on it, I guess.
It's my kind of love.
Maybe let's go a couple of.
It's my kind.
And maybe extend that a little bit like this. Yeah, exactly.
It's my kind of love. It's my kind of love. It's my kind of love. Say, don't you know? No. It's my kind of love. Say, don't you know? It's my kind of loving.
But it's actually not routed properly. Let me see. Okay, right, I see what's the case. Just one more. And then we can actually put a lot more volume.
No, it's my kind of love. No, it's my kind of love. No, it's my kind of love. Say, don't you know? It's my kind of loving. Hey, no, it's my kind of love. Say, don't you know? It's my kind of loving. Hey, no.
Yeah, maybe it's time for a little bit of percussion, to just give a little rhythm to it, I guess, and see what we can do in that department. Mixing vocals. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I know a thing or two about it, but about mixing vocals, but I don't know. I try to do my best, and I guess there are some principles that I kind of keep in mind while doing it, or just mixing in general for that matter. But yeah, I mean, if the vocal is good and I try to kind of make it dominant in the mix, sure. I guess I find my way around finding good solution most of the time, hopefully.
No, it's my kind of love. Say, don't you know? It's my kind of love.
So, what can I possibly put in here when it comes to percussive elements? Or just drums, can be. But I'm thinking more like something without a kick drum, just to get things going. Should be like a little lower BPM, let's say between, let's try 70 to 130. See what he finds.
It's my kind of love. Say, don't you know? It's my kind of loving. Hey, no, it's my kind of love. Say, don't you know? It's my kind of loving. Hey, no, it's my kind of love. Say, don't you know? It's my kind of loving. Hey, no, it's my kind of love. Say, don't you know? It's my kind of loving. Hey, no, it's my kind of love. Say, don't you know? It's my kind of loving. Hey, no, Hey, no, it's my kind of love. Say, don't you know?
Yeah, actually, maybe do like actually I totally forgot that I could go into a direction of UK what is it? UK garage, exactly, which is also actually in fact a genre that I very much enjoy, and I think like did like one or two ideas, one or two projects out of like hundreds. And I think I should do more in this genre, because I don't know there are a lot of great stuff to be discovered. At least like up my kind of alley of flavor. So like this loop over here, which is like maybe like we go up to 130. It's more like. But then, I don't know, maybe like too fast for me at the moment. But damn, I mean, UK garage, sure. I feel like actually, let me see what I can find. Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know. I know a thing or two about what I do, but I don't know. There's always, a lot more to learn and kind of grow. So, yeah. I guess I've found kind of my way around things and my system or workflow to kind of do stuff. So, but there's always the next thing that you kind of can learn, so to speak. Let me see. Yeah, probably just have to type garage and see what interesting I'm gonna find. There's an actual tag for it, so sure. Ads. And the loops. So we got here. And well, specifically drums. 10K. That's a lot. right, I think I've changed the BPM or the tempo of the project now, so I have to actually readjust the whole thing here.
It's my kind of love. Say, don't you know? It's my kind of loving.
Now it starts to look like something. I feel like.
Hey, no. It's my kind of love. Say, don't you know? It's my kind of loving.
Let's maybe color code some of these things.
It's my kind of love. Say, don't you know? It's my kind of loving. Hey, no. No. It's my kind of love.
These baseline notes are not exactly what I'm looking for, so maybe let's just skip it for now.
No. It's my kind of love. Say, don't you know? It's my kind of loving. Hey, no. It's my kind of love. Say, don't you know? It's my kind of loving. Hey, no. It's my kind of love. Say, don't you know? It's my kind of loving. Hey, no. It's my kind of love. Say, don't you know? It's my kind of loving.
Okay, so we'll get back to the idea of I think finding something, maybe some kind of UK garage type of bassline, just trying to fit it into this and see if there is actually anything of interest. I guess that would be a faster solution to find something appealing. So let me just get this drum loop first. So I think it was this one. Let me see, 130. Yeah, I think it was the last one I've imported. So if I pull it over here, it's okay, that's strange. Okay, now it's on track 8, which is drum loop, exactly, and 132. So fit, BPM, 132, and then some volume adjustment, and I'm gonna pause or stop the splice, and let's see.
No. It's my kind of love. Say, don't you know? No. No. No.
Dun, dun, dun.
No. It's my kind of love. Say,
So maybe without a vocal for a moment. Right, that sounds a little bit less busy, I'd say. So let's go with that. And then just leave this chord hit or stab at the end for kind of I think it's called resolution or something like this, like when it's like going on the rhythm and then the last kind of bar, well, basically, yeah, there's just some kind of different thing happening before the change or the reset of the whole progression, so to speak. So I think I'm gonna remove the rest so that I won't get confused. I can always copy paste and bring these back whenever I feel like it. And right. Yeah, sure. In fact, it's actually something I've talked about at the beginning of the stream today. That I do in fact give feedbacks to people, or at least, you know, I think, in fact, if I type, I've introduced this command that you can type. If I type ! Feedback, then there is this like little message that you can read, and basically that I'm happy to review people's music, and you can always like give me your link, or you know, whatever it is that you like to send, or I can even take a look at FLP files if you work in FL Studio. And I know that some people tend to do this kind of format. Basically, like if you like, even if you work in FL Studio, I can sort of open up the project and you know, just taking a look at things, if that's what you like. But then we can always look at you know, your SoundCloud link or an MP3 file, an audio file, whatever it is. I'm very happy to take a look at it if you feel like it.
That's my kind of loving. Hey, no. That's my kind of love. Said, don't you know? That's my kind of loving. No.
All right, let's see.
That's my kind of love. Said, don't you know? That's my kind of love.
I can actually put it in background like this for a second.
Hey, no. That's my kind of love.
Yeah. So what is actually the case is that I do stream to two different places. So it's here on Twitch, and after I stop streaming on Twitch, there's a VOD that you can see on Twitch for like 7 days after the end of every stream. So that is the first thing, and the second thing is that I do actually stream this to YouTube at the same time. So while you can sort of look at the stream like this right now on Twitch, it's also being broadcasted to YouTube at the same time. And on YouTube, everything that I've streamed is being archived there sort of permanently, right? So I do keep the VODs on this. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, that's what I do, just in case, so that you know. But you know, like in worst case scenario, if you feel like, you know, you don't want me to play this like on the stream, I can always mute the audio and I can sort of listen. But I don't know if that's what you want. You know, whatever you prefer, I can go for it, no problem.
That's my kind of love. Said, don't you know? That's my kind of loving. Hey, no.
Let's see. Yeah, I feel like it's actually something worth saving already. But I have to see if... I mean, it's not much, but it's better than when I started. So what do we have? Some drums, some chords, some vocals. Yeah, and there are some samples in this kind of sample pool that I like to call it on the left side. So sure, let's give it some name. I don't actually have a lot of UK garage stuff, so I might call this a UK garage idea. Might be the first garage idea. Or you know what? Maybe I do already have some. Oh well, maybe, but I maybe didn't call it UK garage, but I think I called it, what is it? Garage stuff. That's what it was. The previous UK garage. Okay, so I might even call it not 2, just 1. Idea V1. What is it today? So when I am right now, it's the 8th of January, 22, and yes, enter, hit save, and that's it. Now it's saved. Yeah, so when it comes to like pasting the URLs or the links and stuff, I don't think like the copy paste doesn't really work. I think like I have to like in case you want to paste something, give you permission on the chat, and then you are then able, or you can just PM me you know, the link as well, and I can sort of, I don't know, take a look at it, you know, off stream or something.
It's my kind of love. Said, don't you know? It's my kind of loving. Hey, no. It's my kind of love. Said, don't you know? It's my kind of loving.
Mr. Makchikino, hello and welcome. How are you? How are you doing?
It's my kind of love. Said, don't you know?
I'm actually getting some viewers today, which is which is crazy. It doesn't happen that often lately, but yeah, welcome.
It's my kind of love. Said, don't you know? It's my kind of.
So yeah, I think I lost a little bit track of what I wanted to do here. Let's see. Bass lines, right? And let's see. Oh, really? Yeah, I actually ate like a couple of hours ago, so yeah, I hope you find something to eat, man. It's never a good thing to watch streams while being hungry or something. I can imagine.
It's my kind of love. Said, don't you know? It's my kind of loving. Hey, no. It's my kind of love. Said, don't you know? It's my kind of loving. Hey,
right, so let me actually switch to a different view. And so let's actually find something, as I mentioned, that could be actually a good fit for this UK garage direction that I'm taking, I guess. I didn't know I was gonna kind of take it that direction, but it's always, I don't know, good thing to try and see. 125 BPM. I don't know, I didn't want to do like a straight house beat. It felt like a little bit boring, to be honest, but so let's try. Right, I still have to sort them by the baselines. And by the way, how many were there? Oh shit, 5.4 thousand. That's a lot to search for. I'm sure we can find something. Right, and there are still loops, so yeah, that's also a thing to consider. And what key was it? D minor. I keep forgetting it all the time. Okay, it's not routed appropriately. It's going to be a long and kind of boring process, so bear with me in case it gets a little bit too tiresome. But hopefully we're gonna find something pretty quickly. This splice still keeps glitching all the time, and whenever I switch to something different, it's actually out of key. And I kind of have to kind of press left and right to kind of bring it to the appropriate key over here, which is like this kind of global pitch tool thingy. Yeah, that kind of screws itself up, or it doesn't work properly. I don't think that the search is actually any success. I'll just get back to... or you know what? There is actually another option that we might take a look at. Freaking sample manager, which is also something that I like to go for. So this is like Splice, but the difference is it just sounds from my hard drive, basically. So I find something on my hard drive, then I guess I'm lucky. But I don't know if... I mean, we can try, but... Sure, let's go for some synthwave-esque things. And then I will route it quickly here, and... Right. Then I'll have to actually trigger it with a MIDI note. Like this. We can actually detach it. And let's see. By the way, a little question to all of you viewers. There's actually this like 2 different scenes that I have. So right now it's the screen view, the view of the DAW is a little bit smaller, but I can also switch it to basically a bigger window, I think, which yeah, that's basically it. Or I can just leave it at that, smaller form factor, in case you guys are watching on smartphones or tablets or smaller screens, and you kind of want to see like things a little bit bigger. You just let me know so that I can sort of change it just in case. Right, so I won't forget about it. Gets a little bit glitchy. It gets a little bit glitchy, or it's already 512 samples of buffer. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's because of that animation going on in the background. Yeah, hopefully it's not too annoying. Okay, that was something. Oh yeah, welcome back, man. Did you eat well? Oh, that's a good trick, man. Blowing with a fan. I tend to do that as well sometimes. Right, so let's save it first. So we have, so we do not lose anything. And right, so I have this baseline, right, which was this one that I found, which was this like what is it? This. It's a little too quiet, I feel like. I don't know, like in the scope of the whole mix or something. But I was thinking to bring it over here and maybe bring it back here, which is going to be port 28 or track 28. Color code, just in case. And now I have to figure out the pitch of that thing. So it's going to be 100, first and foremost, 100 BPM. It's gonna, right. And now let's play this and see. Right, so it was D sharp. It actually says on the label of the name of the file itself. So minus 100 should be good. And let's bring everything back. So at least now it's stretched and appropriately pitched, but that's not the whole story. I'm gonna remove it and I'm gonna keep looking with my trusty sample manager and see if there is anything more interesting. So sure, maybe I can show it to you. Oh, eating cereal. Is it breakfast time in your time zone or where you live? Because at my place it's like 5 a.m. So I don't know if it's, or I mean, it's kind of like a breakfast thing, cereal where I live. So, but I tend to eat cereal any time of the day I want as well. So, even when it's evening, whatever you have at hand. Oh, is it? Where are you located, if I may ask? I'm in Sweden, by the way. And it's also in my description, like so. Yeah. Turn off these drums because they are getting a little bit. Doesn't sound like a bass to me, this thing, but it sounds interesting regardless, and I shouldn't sleep on it. And put it in here. Okay, it's it's slower. That's first thing, so we need to stretch it. But I have to move it here in order to do that, to stretch it. 100 is the original, 225, and then okay, so it's a lot more. Okay, that's why it doesn't sound like a bass line. That's interesting, like using bass line like this for a different context, like more like a melody thing.
no.
Yeah, because it's pitched 5 semitones up, 500 cents, as you can see in the top left. Yeah, sure. Why not? If it sounds good, it sounds good. Yeah, I will color it as bass for now, but let's keep going.
No, no, it's my kind of love. Said, don't you know? It's my kind of loving. Hey, no, no, it's my kind of love.
Right. Yeah, sure. I actually had a different viewer today asking for the same thing. And I said yes. And I actually, and at the beginning of the stream, I also mentioned a little bit that anyone who is chiming in to the stream can ask for feedback. And also, it's available, the like a little bit of a description for it, which I also already talked about a little bit, is under, if you type exclamation mark feedback on the stream, you're gonna get a little bit of description that I made for people about it. So I'm happy to review whatever you have in whatever shape or form. So yeah, for sure. Ta-da. But just one thing, in case you would like to send any links, I would have to like give you, I think, permission to kind of paste links on the chat, as it's actually locked by default, so it wouldn't be possible. Yeah. Whenever you have the link, I think the best thing would be to like PM me on like just directly on Twitch. That would probably be best. Because if you paste the link on the chat, it might be deleted by the Streamlabs bot, most probably, which is like a security measure thing. But yeah, it's gonna be all right.
No, it's my kind of love. Said, don't you know? It's my kind of loving. Hey, no, it's my kind of love. Said, don't you know? It's my kind of loving. Hey, no, it's my kind of love. Said, don't you know? It's my kind of loving. Hey, no, it's my kind of love. Said, don't you know? It's my kind of loving. Hey, no.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. I'll see if I can see if I can find it. Actually, let me see. Just switch, and I'll check the inbox actually and see if I got anything. Dun, dun, dun. And I think it might be called like something else on Twitch. It's not really like a PM, or it's more like, I think people call it whisper as well. So I mean like a whisper feature on Twitch. So if you basically like direct message me there, I should be able to open it. But I don't think I've got anything so far. So yeah, whenever you're ready. Yeah, so I don't think I'm getting anything actually, or maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong place. But I'm looking at the sort of direct message thingy on Twitch. But if you like, if you go to the chat and I think you go to the top right button with like a list of all users or all viewers. I'm gonna be there. You can sort of click me there and PM me like from there, I think, which is like maybe I can even let's see here if I can switch the scene. Right, so it should be on here. So you go to the bottom right here, which is like users on chat, right below your sort of avatar. You click it, and there I should be here, and you should be able to sort of write me a message like from here somehow, I think. Yeah, so this is the it's another language, but this is, I think this is the PM feature over there. So that should be it, I think. That should do it, I think. Let's see. Right. Yeah. Awesome. I got 2 of these. Awesome. So here's my question. Would you like me to play it on stream, or would you like me to sort of just listen by myself and kind of, you know, talk about it a little bit? Is it frozen? Oh shit. That's not good. Oh yeah, because my phone died. Apparently, forgot to charge it because it was streamed, or the camera was from my iPhone, so I have to freaking charge it. Thanks for noticing, by the way. Give me a sec. Yeah, so it's gonna take a while before the camera is going to restart itself. Okay, sure. Then I guess we can play it and see see the thing that you sent me. Let's see. Okay then. Dun, dun, dun. Let me see. So I'm gonna open up the link. Okay. Let's do it. I hope it's not too loud. Let's do it. Okay, I think I've got no audio. Let me just... Okay, now it should be okay. Welcome, Nolan. 1510. How do you submit? You can send me a link on the Whisper thing on Twitch on the via PM. That's okay, because the links are the pasting of the links is locked on the chat, so we can do it via PM actually. And welcome once again, by the way. Let's keep playing. So that was it. IDK yet, which I guess stands for I don't know. Yeah, by Mr. Mac Chiquino. And yeah, I mean, like my first impression is I like sort of subjectively I like it a lot, and like it really appears like you have some like production experience. Like you have been doing this for a while, and yeah, like selection of sounds, like everything seems sort of lo-fi. If that's a good sort of impression of things. Like I think it was like this vinyl crackle in the beginning a little bit, and kind of low passed keys going on in the background. Like is that an actual genre, lo-fi? Maybe that's where I would categorize it. And the drums and everything feels very sort of well, what is the word, like it's going through kind of an old sampler and sort of thing, like it's kind of bit crashed, if that's maybe the right word for it. It's probably not my genre sort of expertise, but or area of expertise, but it's a good starting point. It's a good starting point, like considering that you have sort of like a little bit of intro in the beginning, and then you kind of add elements on top of each other. Okay, maybe turn it down a little bit. Yeah, so basically like the arrangements aspect of it, like there could be like a lot more to be kind of added, I guess, but you know, that's understandable since it's like your initial idea, I imagine. So, and then like the breakdown section over here, which, you know, you kind of go from here, and you could like maybe add kind of something noticeable in this area to kind of like inform or like notify about a change in like parts, like between this to kind of this breakdown section, which I know, I guess is like a kind of quick thing to do, just somewhere over here. Yeah, could be an idea. And then we are sort of getting back here to this like another second drop, if that's maybe the right word for it. Yeah, the structure-wise, actually, it's I don't know if that's the actual structure of lo-fi music, but it makes sense. It makes sense, like the arrangement that you made. I would just, you know, I guess it's just my personal thing, but I'm not exactly a fan of like just 2.5 minute tracks, maybe, because I don't know, I feel like you could sort of stretch it out a little bit more and kind of like let's say extend the length of the track by the factor of 2 by just basically extending all of these parts over here, like intro, let's say a drop, breakdown, and the second one, and then some kind of outro, and kind of like extend these in your arrangement, in your DAW, and just kind of just add more stuff to it. Try to like bring more some melodies or something melodical sort of thing. That would be actually interesting. Like the voice, the core thingy, or the I don't know how to describe the vocal that you used here is also really awesome. It's going up and down in pitch if I hear correctly, which is also a nice touch. But if I were you, or if I don't know, if I were in your shoes, I would try to kind of just I come from sort of like a more melodic approach to what I do, and then I would try to just maybe use something like let's see if you can see, like Splice, which is this thing over here. I don't know if you know about Splice, but it's a good source for just finding great kind of great puzzles for your ideas, and kind of try to experiment and kind of mix and match, and you know, see if there's actually more to kind of to include, you know, in this. But it's a really good base, like for a really good dish, if you know what I mean. That's for sure the case. So yeah, I think that would be pretty much it. Mixing wise, yeah, I think maybe that's the kind of characteristic of lo-fi, is that maybe you don't need to have like crisp and clean mix down, or I don't even well, mastering is more about loudness, but I think, but mixing wise, I don't know. It feels well balanced volume wise, and maybe when it comes to like the bass line of things, yeah. So it's more like an 808 in there, isn't it? I think. Yeah, it feels proper. It feels proper in volume, and yeah, I don't know. It's not really my cup of coffee. So I don't know if I can say anything more about the mixdown, at least. But I think you could bring a lot more interesting kind of X factor to it by just kind of trying to bring more variation in terms of like melody. Like try to do stuff with Splice, for example, or like just, you know, whatever sample pack or, you know, whatever samples that you have on a computer, and just kind of try to let's say I would for example go for this ADSR sample manager as a kind of a manager for all of the things that I have on my computer. It could be something else, but this is a good tool for like just kind of not just going through all of your samples, but then also actually using this thing over here. I don't know if you can see, but it's called global pitch, and you can really quickly adjust the pitch of every single loop or sound that you have on your hard drive, and then kind of puzzle and see if there's anything that might work to add over here. And then, you know, you're gonna know yourself in the best way what's a kind of good fit for your idea. Yeah. Yeah, so let's see. So hopefully I said enough for as it comes to your feedback, Mr. Makchikino. And I don't know, should we go to Nolan's track? And I'm gonna actually check if I got it in the PM box. That's awesome. Awesome to hear. So see. Then, yeah, exactly. So I got a PM from Nolan as well. So, okay, so Nolan, here's my question. Would you like me to play it on stream, or should I perhaps mute it in some way if you maybe don't want me to kind of, I don't know, reveal the track too early or something? You can sort of let me know, and we'll do as you wish. All right, then. Let's do it. So I'm gonna change the scene. Right. All right, then. Let's see. Okay. NXA, which is your artist name, I presume, and Wide Awake. Let's do it. Let's play it and see.
Upon my neck, they stand up and shake to my beating heart. I'm addicted to the afterglow. Don't wanna wet, but shake it up or let it go. Can't get enough. Wide awake as the hairs upon my neck, they stand up and shake to my beating heart. I'm addicted to the afterglow. Don't wanna wet, but shake it up or let it go. can't get enough. Shake to my beating heart. I'm addicted, but shake it off or let it go. Can't get enough.
Oh crap. That was yeah, that sound was a commercial playing on the SoundCloud, by the way. Sorry about that. Yeah, so there we had it. The track called Wide Awake from NXA, which once again, it was a submission from Nolan, 1510. And let me see, I'll just see if I can, because there was this commercial playing, I'll just see if, I'll just let this commercial play first so we can get back to it. Yeah, the SoundCloud is getting crazy, man, with these changes. Yeah, but I think we have it back. See, did I lose the sound? Or is it here? Oh, okay, now I've lost the sound completely. Or I just can't hear it for some reason. Dun, dun, dun. Maybe I should just reload. Oh yeah, I think I know what's the case. I think I've pressed exactly. So I muted the tab and the web browser. Right, so that we can sort of go through it again. So what is my initial impression? Yeah, Toll Milk, welcome, by the way. We'll just go through the submission of Nolan, who's a viewer on the chat, and we'll talk a little bit about his submission. And you can send yours via PM on Twitch, or I think it's called Whisper as well. Not pasting on the chat, actual chat, but sending the PM to me directly, and I can take a look afterwards. So, wow, there are so many of you, by the way, 3 people, which is still crazy. But anyways, yeah, so like when, I don't know, like if we begin with in the beginning over here. So I was a little bit, I don't know, I wouldn't say confused, but maybe confused. Like, I'm not exactly sure what is going on here. It feels like there are a lot of things kind of clashing with each other in the beginning, which is like, I'm not really making sense of it when I'm listening to it. Like a lot of things kind of stacked on each other or something. Like it's like a kind of a little weird beginning, to say the least. But then it makes a lot more sense. Maybe if I can make a little bit quieter.
And the shake to my beating heart. I'm addicted to the
So yeah, the vocal comes in and everything, the drums, and there is like beginning of some introduction slash climax thingy, which is like, I guess, this kind of building of anticipation for the main kind of part, which will be somewhere around here. And here I noticed directly that there is how should I say this, too much sidechain, basically. Like,
get up or let it go. Can't get enough.
There is something in there that is like pumping too much, in my opinion, and like there is first there's pumping, and then it kind of goes for a lot of reverb, and I don't know, it's also, I don't know what it is.
Wide awake, there's the hairs upon my neck. Let it go. Can't get enough.
It's some sound in there that kind of I don't know, makes I don't know, like debalances the rest a little bit, and the reverb then as well, like it's a little bit too much, I would say, or maybe yeah. Yeah, I would pretty much say like there's either like you put too many things in there through reverb at the same time. You could sort of like make some things dry or a little bit less dry, and some things like a little bit more. Like, but generally speaking, it's a little bit too much in this when it comes to reverb and sidechain in this area, I would say. And my sound card is starting to glitch, so I'm just gonna real quickly restart this. All damn sound card. Let's keep going.
Stand up and shake. I'm addicted. Wanna wet, can't get enough.
Yeah, and then so the vocal as well, right? The vocal feels like you have high passed it a little bit too much, like I mean, I understand what you may be trying to do, like maybe it's like a automated thing, that the high pass, maybe not, but I don't know, it feels a little bit too thin, like for my taste. Like you should probably like just cut it at 100 hertz, 150. Like in the beginning when there isn't a lot of things going on, you should really just, I would even say sometimes as low as freaking 50-30 hertz, like just to remove this kind of like vibrating part, like potentially vibrating part in the sound, like right, which yeah, I would definitely bring down the high pass a lot more on the vocal.
Get off or let it go. Can't get enough.
Or maybe it's the saturation as well, maybe, or like the boost in the high frequencies as well. It feels like it's something is a little bit off in terms of like how you EQ'd the actual vocal. And then like the in terms of the idea itself, like I liked it a lot. I like where it went. The pumping here is actually really proper, and you know, here things seem to be really on point. I do actually like it a lot. Like as soon as you saw me like sort of like shaking my head, like that, then you know it's, you know, it's the thing, you know. Yeah, so maybe here, maybe if you sidechain the vocal here as well, I would remove the sidechain like completely at first, and just try to volume-wise balance and see. Try to fit it in the right place. Or maybe just apply the sidechain to make this like a little, on the vocal, to make a little bit more movement, and make everything like more, you know, pumping, but just not too much, because it's easily you can sort of easily like take too much away from the vocal by, you know, at least it's kind of my take on it, I guess. And then, you know, again, as the previous track that we talked about, like the just like the clear kind of breakdown section over here. But then again, kind of like an intro. Maybe not. Like there's something over here that is kind of like fighting with each other a little bit too much, I feel like. Like there is this like reverb tail from the vocal, and then there's like this other vocal in higher pitch, and it's sort of like kind of like playing all over the place. So I would definitely try to simplify that part over here if I were, you know, you. And then, you know, nice comeback to just basically the second part of the drop with, I guess, a little bit more elements compared to here. Or maybe it's the same. You could actually, as the part of second drop, just introduce a new thing, kind of like we talked about in the previous. During the previous review of the previous track, to just try to experiment with more, not like layering, you know, stacking things on top of each other, but just trying to find like a good melody or something, like an arpeggio maybe, or you know, whatever it is, just to kind of give something a little extra in that second part of the drop. Would be nice, actually.
As the hairs upon my neck, they stand up and shake to my beating heart.
And yeah, so here, yeah, I just assume it's just a, you know, a low pass to just kind of like end the snippet here. So yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, I do really like it a lot. And there is, it's a good foundation, you know, for kind of like trying to build, you know, something kind of longer and extra kind of on top of it. I feel like, yeah. And when it comes to like overall, maybe like creative wise, it's like in terms of the idea, it's really good. It's really good. But then when it comes to like more technical side of things, like as we talked, the reverb a little bit too much, the sidechain maybe some sections too much, some vocals here and there, like here clashing, as we said, with each other. The intro was just tiny chaotic, I felt like. But the mixdown felt really good. Like, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think I talk already too much about it, but I hope it helps. And yeah, that's probably pretty much it. When it, you know, when it comes to what I can add to the kind of criticism I can add, but that there is always a, you know, when it comes to anything, there's always room for improvement. Yes, so I hope that was sufficient. Nolan, yes, exactly, Nolan 1510, I think it was exactly. So if you guys don't mind, we can go over to Toad Milk's submission that I have probably just got in the inbox. So I mean, thank you so much, guys, for sending over these tracks. By the way, all of you, it's very appreciated. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go to Twitch one more time. Thank you. I do thank you, all of you, as well. I mean, it's really nice to, you know, to have some viewers on the stream. So it's a pleasure, nothing but pleasure. Let me see here. Dun-dun-dun. I can pull it up here. Right. Okay, I've got it. Toad Milk, are you with us on the chat? So here's my question to you. Would you like me to play it on the stream, or would you like me to sort of listen by myself and then kind of give you the feedback this way? So either play this, like I can press play right now and everyone's gonna hear it, or I can sort of just mute it and for myself and listen. You can let me know what you prefer, and we will go ahead with whatever you prefer. Oh no, he's here. Yeah, how are you, Milk? So I've opened up your submission. I think it is, yeah, exactly. Hyperpop type beat. Oh, really? Sounds awesome. Yeah, so I've got your submission, and there was a question from me, which I was wondering if you would like me just to play straight away for everyone to hear on the stream, or should I mute it so that only I can hear it and then give you feedback? Okay, awesome. So I guess there is nothing else than just go ahead and play. Hopefully there will be no commercials. I'll make it a little bit louder for everyone. And let's go ahead. So hyperpop type beat. I am using a different browser. Vivaldi it's called. So it's kind of like a similar to Chrome, but a little bit different. Anyways, let's play. Let's see. Yeah, so that was it. Hyperpop type beat by Toad Milk. And yeah, so first things first. So maybe if we can sort of go ahead directly and kind of dive into like all the parts and kind of talk about them a little bit. So the intro, maybe if I make it a little bit. Yeah, so it feels like, I mean, pretty straightforward. You kind of like use some kind of a filter to kind of like just filter to kind of this section over here. And then I got really excited because this felt like pretty much a like jungle type beats kind of drum programming over here, which is like very, very typical, or like more maybe like more amen break. And I was like very excited because I'm very much into like drum and bass and jungle kind of type of music myself. So I was like anticipating sort of like a continuation of that part over here into like the main like kind of section, or like a drop section. And then it sort of went kind of like shifted up sort of like quite kind of radically into like this more of a like a I'm not really sure, is that I'm not exactly an expert there. That might be like a trap, or maybe like more like a I don't know the genre, to be honest, but I really like it regardless. It feels really properly mixed. That was my first impression. Like everything seems volume-wise to be on point. And then it goes back to this kind of like, you know, aim and break thing, which I really like it. I really enjoy this. Yeah, then goes back to sort of structure-wise into like this first kind of draw part. And then kind of filters out as kind of like a, you know, ending of the whole thing. So yeah, I mean, like generally speaking, I really like the blend of these kind of two styles in a sense, like this kind of like jungle esque aim and break esque thing over here, with then kind of like going into, but I don't know if it kind of makes sense rhythm wise, like if you would actually be on a dance floor like dancing to it. I don't know what I would think, like from that perspective. Because I don't know, it's kind of like a different time signature. It's more like it's a faster time signature. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure, but it's a really interesting concept, nevertheless. Yeah. So then when it comes to this like kind of little melodic I don't know, synthesizer that you have used over here. It was just like I don't know, I would probably try and kind of like, I don't know, use a different sound for it in the first place. I mean, it's maybe like subjective thing to say, and you know, like, but I think it could be like the melodic sound or part of it could be like tiny, you know, a bit more interesting to when you will like just go crazy with like, you know, going into your, I don't know, favorite synthesizer or whatever sample player or whatever you have, and just kind of just change and like process, you know, whatever sound that you kind of like more, and then you use that instead for your MIDI for that melody. If you would change that sound, like for that melodic thing, it would, I think it would be like, it would sort of lift the whole thing to the kind of, you know, take it a step forward, I feel like. Because I don't know, maybe it feels like a little bit too, I don't know, like a little bit too happy, maybe like sort of, I don't know, candy-like, maybe, I don't know, that's my sort of a little impression. But the melody, I mean, so and okay, so there's a little bit of flute maybe here as well. Yeah, the flute is a nice touch, actually. Okay, so the actual melody is being filtered over here, and the drums keep on playing. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna say first. Yeah. So what sound would I would instead? Yeah, I mean, I would just go like open any synthesizer, like I don't know what kind of synthesizers you own, let's say, like the VSTs, the VST instruments. But I would just, just get my hands on anything that is either free or whatever you have. Okay, Vital Serum. So you can probably either search through some of the sounds that you have kind of already built in there, or some maybe preset packs that you have maybe, I don't know, downloaded or whatever, or maybe even do like just design some sound, by yourself, which is in Serum is like incredibly easy to do, and just I don't know if I could maybe just real quickly, like, I don't know, maybe it's not gonna be exactly sound design crash course, but I maybe could just, I don't know, show you maybe a little bit of like the things that you could like possibly do. Just, either, I mean, I have a lot of stuff over here, but just browse through presets. I mean, even the factory ones that are in Serum, which are the bass lines. Let's see, I think, yeah, I hope you see it on the stream. So the lead sounds, are actually the kind of monophonic, melodic things. So if I would, let's say, I would go to just route it properly and bring down the volume. And I would just, so, I mean, these are factory things. And these are, I mean, very underestimated. I don't think that, enough of people that actually own Serum use them. And you can find some, really interesting things. And just whatever, just browse through these, and then, if there will be not enough of leads, then you have always plugs, obviously, which plugs is like the, I guess, most common thing to use, which then you can, play polyphonic with plugs, which means that you can basically do chords with plugs, which is, I guess, the main difference between a lead and a plug, right? And this, man, this for example, like, wow, and a filter, and a reverb. If I disable it, and there's already a nice delay on it. So this is a raw thing that you could use, like for example, for the sake of the example. So, I mean, that is already, just playing it by itself. Damn. I do actually like that sound. And yeah, just keep on exploring. Yeah, so I mean, the ones that I showed you, I mean, they don't have to be like the ones I showed you. It's just or maybe you mean like the factory presets. Maybe you have already looked at them. But then Vital, right, the Vital one, I do actually have it. Where do I have it? I should probably look it up. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. I don't use it as much as I probably would like to, but I think there is a lot of I mean, just, you know, I mean, you probably already know what's in it. I do only have factory stuff in here, so I mean, I think like, or you know, maybe just, you know, just do you know, the design the sound from scratch, and just, I don't know how we could start, but yeah, I mean, it's just doing, just trying different stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's then it's you know, a matter of taste, and I mean, whatever I say, you know, that doesn't really need to kind of like, I mean, you don't need to kind of listen to my kind of way of thinking, or like feedback, or in terms of like melody. If you like the melody, I mean, by all means, it's you know, it's all like a taste factor, like a matter of taste, so subjective thing. So but yeah, nevertheless, the track was really great, and I really enjoyed it. So I mean, I hope and all things I kind of mentioned during the course of the kind of the playback, I hope it kind of helped you in any way, that it was useful anyway. So is there anything is there anyone else that I oh yeah, so there was Evan 10 Vogue 10 on the chat. Welcome, by the way, Evan. I didn't notice you. I wasn't looking at chat as much. And there was a notification. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, hello, Evan. How are you, man? I hope you didn't sit too long without me responding. Yeah, thanks so much for stopping by, Told Milk. Have a great time producing and stuff, and yeah, cheers and goodbye for now. Let's see. Yeah, so I don't know. I wonder, because you have typed exclamation mark feedback on the chat, so I was wondering if there was actually any track submission that you maybe sent me, which I can look at. Oh, in Discord. Oh, really? Oh yeah, actually, yeah, that's right. I did this Discord server that people can actually join, by the way, which is something I had going on for a while. However, oh yeah, I see you on the Discord. That's right, you have joined. How nice. Welcome. Welcome to the I don't know, imaginary place, which is like a I guess a server that I made for kind of like, you know, gathering people of you know, similar, I don't know, interests and tastes and etc. etc. So did you send me this on Discord? Right, I don't know where I should look because there are many text channels. Oh, music feedback. That's right. Now I see. Okay, yeah. Yeah, sure. I see it. So my question is, should we play it like on the stream so that everyone can hear it, or should I sort of mute it in case you don't want me to kind of play it for everyone? Otherwise, I will just, open the web browser and hit play. Awesome. Let's do it. Dun, dun. All right then. Let me just. Let's just get to it. Right. So let me switch the scene, which is gonna be this, I think. And yeah, so Twin Sons, which I assume is your musical alias artist name, and the name of the track, Wandering Not Mixed Yet. Okay, I get it. Yeah, so let's play it. Let's see. Oh wait, just a second. I think there is some. Oh, it's fine. Okay, it's fine. I think there was something in my headphones.
Did you care? Felt just like a dream. Did you see what you meant to me? Did you know that I'd spend all my time wondering if we'll find each other in the end? I'll try, don't know, maybe I can't let you go. Only one more hour. From the beach, I found you so. Hopelessly lost in love. Did you know that I'd spend all my time wondering if we'll find each other? Only one more Did you know that I'd spend all I've tried, don't know, baby, I can't let you go. Only one more hour. Did you know that I'd spend all my time wondering? I've tried, don't know, maybe I can't let you go. Only one more hour.
Wow. I mean, first and foremost, wow. I mean, wow, that was so good. Man. I'm genuinely, I'm so impressed. Like, I didn't expect this at all. Like, first when you gave me the link and I opened it and I pressed play, and then that guitar hit me like initially, and I was like, the sound of it felt so so organic that I was like almost wondering if you actually played it yourself, or maybe you actually are a guitar player. And the vocal, like, that also feels like something you probably sang on yourself, maybe, or I don't know, maybe. Oh, really? Yeah, I mean that explains a lot. That explains a lot, and it sounds really, organic, like it is first and foremost recorded, just live, basically. And I directly got that impression. Like, it's not really something that anyone kind of programmed, but it really feels really organic, really kind of genuine in that sense. And yeah, so that was the first thing, right? So maybe if I would, so that was maybe like a little bit more subjective part of like kind of a comment of things. If we could maybe could go a little bit into like a technical side of things. Maybe there was a little bit feedback I had there when it comes to like mix down and stuff. Maybe something that you could sort of think about when you kind of route your stamps or tracks together and kind of glue them together. I think could be a nice thing to think about. Let's see if I hit play on this thing. So here in the beginning, like, absolutely nothing to kind of mention. Yeah, so the first thing, like a little touch, right? So when it comes to dance music, for example, which is like more my area of expertise, like dance music where the kick drum is very, very important for like the flow of the track. Like it really that hit, that thump every single time on the I think it's 4x4 time signature, I think it's called. Not an expert on it, but so basically every time it hits, it really needs to, in terms of dance music, cut through the mix, like every single time. When I would sort of apply that way of thinking here, and I would listen to the kick drum, maybe like it's of how the genre is, or maybe how subtle you kind of you guys wanted to kind of mix it or something. I would definitely try to bring out that kick drum far more, and make sure that it's I mean, first and foremost, that the mono, like the middle kind of part of it, kind of hits as good as possible, and really kind of, cuts through the mix a little bit better, because it feels like maybe it's just me, but it's a little bit drowned in there. And it feels like maybe it's like panned a little bit somewhere, left or right, like a little bit on the side, the kick drum specifically. And I think it should be like just straight mono middle, just bump. And maybe, add some compression to it. Yeah, and just kind of shape it a little bit to kind of really. Oh crap! My sound card started to struggle again, so let me restart. Okay, awesome. So the drums, the percussion, the rest. I do like the balance of it, like in the scope of everything else. It's just I feel like if you just would bring up the kick drum, it would be really, really good, really on point. But then, yeah. So you guys, okay. So you played that kick. I mean that what was it like? What is it called? Like a drum bass drum part of a percussive. Damn, I forgot the name in the English. Like playing drums basically. So okay. So you basically tempo that thing like live. So it's like a mixing thing basically. Just kind of fix it there a little bit. Would be really good. Maybe the is there a bass guitar in there somewhere? I would even go for like bringing the guitar, the bass guitar, the kind of bass part of it. And like generally, like the separation of all the things. Like maybe that's just my way of mixing. But I would just kind of try to separate all the elements a little bit more. But maybe that's a little bit hard as to, I don't know. I'm not really like live player or like live drum and I don't know, kind of band player. So maybe I don't know how this kind of procedure, how you kind of bring everything into a DAW and, if everything is like properly separated so that you can sort of like separate everything properly and kind of try to like maybe high pass, low pass, and I don't know how that looks exactly, but and like microphone placement maybe is also having something to do with it. But maybe like if possible to try to like separate things a little bit more. Volume wise is just the kick drum, I would say, but the rest maybe like the bass guitar, definitely bass guitar, and maybe like compress like quite a lot to kind of make it far more present, like not too much, but just let the listener know it's there. Maybe I can't let you go. But then that can also be like a tasteful thing, and maybe it's just my taste cups speaking, so it doesn't need to be the right thing to do as well. And like very nice, touch of like reverb on the hi-hats, at least I hear on the hi-hats. I think maybe it's just the room acoustics. Oh man, I mean, but regardless, I mean, I would like to thank you for sending this to me and letting me listen to this. If you don't mind, I would really like to save this and just to just listen to it time to time, and if you wouldn't mind, I'm genuinely impressed, and I wouldn't expect anyone send something of this caliber, of this quality, to someone like someone like me, like yeah, I mean, but I think when it comes to like feedback in general, I think it's, I know, I hope I've shared enough. I don't know if there's anything else I might sort of like, maybe in terms of like mix down of it, like I don't know if you would feel like I don't know, me giving you some tips on like actual mixing of this, I would be happy to have a look. But nevertheless, it's really impressive piece of work, and it's something that, you know, I wouldn't even shy away from like releasing already on some like streaming platform, or, you know, wherever people release music these days. Just basically release it, you know, as it is, almost, and it would still probably hit pretty well. Like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So anyways, yeah, I mean, yeah, thank you. I mean, I'm trying to do my best in terms of like helping people, and I feel like I didn't do enough of that, and I was just streaming, you know, like, just basically me doing my own stuff, and, you know, having a lot of archives on YouTube, from that, how I kind of do my kind of stuff, my kind of music. And I've kind of felt like it was actually an initiative that I started today. So I created this this basically command that you can type on the chat, which you probably already typed. And yeah, so anyone who, and it's kind of like a promotion thing for a stream as well, that, you know, anyone who wants to kind of have a second opinion on their stuff can kind of stop by, and in the meantime, you know, leave a follow and, you know, that kind of stuff, and, you know, have a look also at kind of other stuff that I do. So yeah, sure. But anyways, I hope it was sufficient. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, have a great night wherever you are. And yeah, hope to see you some other time. And thanks again, and goodbye for now. So I'm just gonna have a look if yeah, I'm probably, wow, I mean, it was so fruitful evening regardless. Yeah, so I think it's actually, it was actually the so Evan 10 Voc 10 was the last person that whose track we have listened to, and the last person to submit a track to the stream. So I actually think we have been live for so long already that I think I will maybe hit the bed myself as well, as it is like 6 in the morning where I am. So yeah, I also did kind of a night session myself, and I'm just gonna switch the scene and re-enable the camera. Yeah. So yeah, for any one of you who is left on the chat or not, wow, I mean, it's been so nice, been so incredible. I will just really quickly check the uptime. What is it? Uptime, right? That's what it was. Wow, 3 hours 60 minutes, man. Wow, Phew. That's crazy. Unbelievable for my standards, dude. Guys, if I am live for longer than an hour, like 2 hour tops is an achievement. Like for 3 hours, because you guys were here, I kind of extended the stream because of that. So for any of you, any new followers, any new people, thank you so much. And yeah, I hope to see you some other time. on the stream, and I will wrap it up myself as well. And thank you from the bottom of my heart. And yeah, I'll see you next time, hopefully. Goodbye for now. Cheers.